Okay, guys, so welcome back, and today we are going to learn about the burn and dodge tools and how they work. And really, I'm using this portrait here as an example just to demonstrate how these tools may be used, right? So, first off, we always duplicate the background layer, and what I can do here is go to the burn and dodge tool. So the burn and dodge tool is found somewhere like bottom half of your toolbar, and let's go to the dodge tool first. So the dodge tool basically, let me zoom in here, would lighten, right, the pixels that you selected. So what I will go to do at the top here is choose my brush size and hardness. I will just make it about there, and obviously I could use the parentheses to increase or decrease my brush size. Right now, exposure is 50% and range is midtone. So you're looking at the midtones, highlights, or shadows. Now the midtones are basically the shadows are the darker areas, the highlights are the brighter areas on the face, right? And I'm going to bring down this exposure to about 13% just to be gentle at first, right? So I'm going to now dodge the highlighted areas in the face, right? So I'm just gonna come over it, and you can see here how it brightens the face. Right now, this is a little too bright, right? So by highlighting it, it creates a effect that is too contrasting. So what I will do, I'll delete this layer. That's the advantage we have by duplicating layers, and bring this down again to about 5%, and there we go. So now I could easily do it very subtly. Right, just highlight the bright areas within her face, right, and that way we could add some contrast to the image, right? So if you're looking to add a little more dramatic effect to your images, this is one way of doing it. Right now, I'm just going to do it slightly. Right, yeah, and we could just uncheck the visibility just to see the difference here. Right, so this is one. We could change this to burn and dodge. Right, so now I'm going to do the burning. So now I could burn the darker areas, and again you see it's too dark, so I'm just going to undo, edit undo, or command Z, right? And I'm going to bring this down to about 6% again. Yeah, that works. And the darker areas, what I'm going to do is adjust my brush and kind of darken the dark areas, and by using, I start painting across the areas where the shadows are cast. Right, so the dark areas I could just increase. Right, so now I could just go up a little more to about 12%. Yeah, just come in and just do it. Yeah, so add a little more contrast again. So just dark areas, just gonna darken the eyes a little bit, a hairline. A little too dark there, but say what, just for demonstration. Right, so now we could uncheck it, and you can see the difference between her face. Let me zoom out. So now we could see the contrast you add by just doing burning and dodging her face. Now Ideally, what you could do also is do it like this. So we could burn the areas in your face and mask it off. Use a mask here, and we could paint this mask black. That way we got it back to the original because the mask is applied to everything, so we just covered everything that we just did. And go back to our paint tool, and this time choose white or black, right? So black would be to cover, white would be to reveal. Everything is black right now, and we can now just choose the areas that we want to highlight, that we burn and dodge, right? So we could just bring down this area here, and we can see that it's coming in, right? And we don't have to go up on top here, so we can see how it looks. Now if we just use the mask and just bring it up here to our nose and stuff, you can see that we bring back everything into our face. So that way you can select which areas of the face you want to bring in and so on. So that is a safe way to do it, by using a mask to really identify how you really want to redefine her portrait, by initially using the burn and dodge on the original image and then masking it, and then going in further to select the areas that you don't want or want, or you could just go back and just, you know what, don't like it has too much contrast, so I'm just going to cover it back up and just keep the bridge of the nose here. See, like that. So now we can see the difference, right? So there you have it. That is how you could use the burn and dodge tool.